Attachments. The reason we build a relationship. The reason someone becomes our beloved. The reason we love in a relationship. There are certain attachment styles in terms of how we behave and what kind of people we attract when it comes to relationships. That depends on our attachment style. Attachment style theory describes the way we form emotional attachment with one another. It begins as children with our parents or our caregivers. The kind of attachment we have with them determines what patterns of attachment, what styles of attachment do we follow when we are adults and we get into relationships. There are 4 styles of attachments: anxious, avoidant fearful, avoidant dismissive, and secure. Today we are going to talk about anxious style of attachment. Your attachment style doesn't explain everything about your relationship, but it probably explains a bit of why you've chosen to behave certain ways in a relationship, and also why you keep attracting specific certain type of people when it comes to relationship. Like they say, faces change, the lesson remains the same until you learn it. The nature of your relationship that come up again and again for you depends on how you attach with another. When it comes to anxious attachment style, this kind of style is developed in the childhood by infants who receive love and care inconsistently. Studies have shown that the quality of the relationship between the parents plays a certain role in forming of an attachment style or pattern. When a child feels safe, seen, loved, wanted, soothed by their parent in a consistent way, they are able to form a secure attachment to that parent. Yet, when a parent is inconsistent, is insensitive, intrusive, and is not attuned to that love language or develop a love language with the child is more likely to experience an anxious style of attachment. People with anxious style of attachment often seek constant validation. They are people pleasers and they are always seeking validation. And they partake in self-sabotaging. That's a very, very big drawback of anxiously attaching to someone. They always live in this fear that things will not work out, even when everything is working out absolutely fine. And they act out and they feel threatened because of their anxiety, their anxious attachment style, which makes the other person, in fact, pull away or leave. People who often use these statements in their mode of communication, which I'm just going to speak now, are very easily identified as people with anxious style of attachment. For example, I want to get close to you, but I feel you don't want to get close to me. I feel worried that this relationship won't work. I wonder if there's something wrong with me that you're pulling away from me. These people are very clingy. These people keep chasing. These people, in fact, push away their partners, not even knowing what they are doing, by being clingy, by being anxious, by seeking validation all the time, by not having their own life and making their own life according to the schedule, the likes and dislikes, good, bad, right, wrongs of their partner. It's total codependency. How to heal this style of attachment now? The tools to heal this is be willing to come to terms with and heal from childhood pain. The pain that you're carrying from childhood to this adulthood and getting into relationships with this anxious kind of attachment is not working for you. It's something that is not working for you. Okay, it might have helped you in your childhood to survive, yet now it's not about survival, it's about thriving. And that also expands to your relationships. It's about having relationships that are thriving. Yet if you're dealing with that pain that you're still carrying, that is still there inside you from childhood, these patterns just keep getting engrossed deeper and deeper into your being and hampers your relationships. It's not really your fault that you developed this particular kind of an attachment. You must understand that. It was all about the environment that you were raised in, the kind of upbringing, the kind of parenting that you had to experience as a child. And that is not your fault. You got to understand, it's not your fault, guys. Be compassionate towards yourself. That's the first step to heal anything in life. Just be kind and compassionate towards yourself. Stop criticizing yourself. Stop sabotaging yourself. It's not working. It's doing no good to you. And question and challenge your fears. Get to the root of your fear. When you become triggered, and that time you practice expressing your needs and thoughts to your partner. Communicate to your partner how you're feeling. And all the triggers that you have, anytime that you get triggered, the best way to switch that trigger off is to communicate, to let others know how you're feeling and what is your expectation. Stop assuming that people can read your mind. People cannot read your mind. Tell them what you are expecting in that particular situation from that particular person in that particular relationship. Remember that just because you have an anxious attachment style does not mean you can't sustain a relationship. You can't have a healthy and long-term, long-lasting relationship. It doesn't mean that. All you got to do is work on yourself, and when you do that, you know that you deserve better. You see that you deserve better. You see that it is in your hands. You see that you are the one who's going to add value, create that relationship, build that relationship with your partner who's already ready to do that with you. You deserve love just as much as anyone else. Drill it into your mind and start believing in yourself. It's okay to have patterns. It's okay to have paradigms. It's okay to have limiting beliefs. It's okay to have an anxious style of attachment. But it's not okay to sabotage yourself and not work for who you can be. Reach your maximum potential. Be your best. Receive the best. This is Dr. Ramandeep Kaur. Coming up next is avoidant, fearful style of attachment. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and I look forward to share this video, the next video with you coming up next very, very soon. Beforehand, get connected, be there, enjoy what I would be sharing in the future. God bless, take care, bye-bye. Remember, you got you and you're so very good enough.